Action.
Boom. We are live. Jordan.
What's up?
Um, hey, this is my nephew, Jordan and MCB, who's on usually when we're broadcasting, and he's on the comments, and we've been wanting to connect. So just messing around on a Saturday. Impromptu. I was testing a new microphone, kind of sussed it out, proved that a better mic works for what I was trying to do with the music part. So
Yep, we hear you. We hear you loud and clear.
cool, cool. I still want to try a 58. So I'm gonna Sam if he's got one. My
Uh,
buddy my buddy Pete's got a bunch, but he uses them all. So
Shout out to Pete. Shout
shout
out
out
to Pete.
to Pete Martin. I've
That's
known Pete.
awesome.
I've known Pete as long as I've known Becky.
Really?
Yeah, right around the
Oh,
same time. Yeah.
hey, quit with the name dropping. We got
All right.
weirdo. We got weirdos out here, Uncle Phil. This is YouTube,
Yeah.
baby. Welcome to YouTube. We got some weirdos out here.
I do gotta be cognizant of that. I gotta be sensitive to that.
Yep.
First names, you can say first names all day long.
Yep. Or initial. And I would know exactly who you're talking about. Aunt
Yeah,
B, Aunt BM, or BT.
yeah, but yeah,
We got BT senior, BT junior. You know what I mean?
yeah. What you don't want is, and this is informative for as a podcast brief here.
Mhm.
You don't want addresses and yeah,
Absolutely not. Got
right.
a bunch of creeps
Brevard
out this.
County,
We got
like,
creeps in 2026, Uncle Phil.
right. So I use I say Brevard County versus where in Brevard County.
Uncle Phil, don't even say that. You're from Alaska. Remember that.
I was in
Stay the
Alaska.
hell away from me.
I was in Alaska. Hey, Jordan, that cruise to that Alaskan cruise that
hmm
we took, man, Jordan, that was incredible, man. Oh my
I
gosh, it was
never been on. Was it? It was during the summer though, right? Not the winter time, right? You didn't go in the winter. Good.
well. We went the second to the last week that they do the Alaskan cruises. It was September 27th to like October 6th or 5th.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's perfect time late in the Alaskan cruise season,
Right.
and because 2 weeks after that they shut it down because then the weather starts getting where you
That
can't
makes sense.
jeopardize the ships and stuff. So, man, Jordan, we flew into Vancouver, Canada, and
Right.
we stayed. We went Friday to Vancouver, and the cruise wasn't until Sunday. So we stayed a night in Vancouver and a whole day. We got to check Vancouver, Canada out, man. I've certainly never been to Canada, never been to
Right.
Vancouver. And then Sunday boarded the ship, and man, what an adventure! And man, the sights you see there, the nature and it never got. And we knew temperature wise, basically, like the coldest it got was about 34 degrees,
Fuck
and we only,
that.
we only saw snow barely once. So
As a Floridian, I guess that's cool.
it was cool. You
Yeah.
do see snow on the mountain and the mountains and way off in the distance. There's snow all
Sure.
over the place,
Of
but
course.
we it was just epic. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a episode on the cruise
Fire.
sometime, and actually yeah, I can do that by myself because it was neat. There's entertainment on board. There's a big Thursday night party that's
You
like
should
a yeah.
you should get aunt and I'm not gonna say her name. You should get auntie involved.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
get auntie involved. That would be you
ah,
two. You two for that episode. She would
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Husband and wife.
Yeah. I may. But
Get
hey,
her as a co-host and just dude, that would be a sick episode for the just to see it, dude. Holy yeah.
That's fantastic. Hey, so enough about that. I'm going to do an episode on the Alaskan cruise. But separate from that, we have MCJB on. So Jordan, give us a
An introduction
yeah,
or a
yeah,
description about me, my
uh,
music career.
yeah, basically, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go for it. So
So
yeah,
for the people that don't know me out there, my name is my actual. I'll give you my government name. My government name is Jordan.
yeah,
Last name it starts with a B, and my artist name is MCJB.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I want before I say my description, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all haven't done so, hit that like button, comment, and if you haven't,
Like and
punch
subscribe.
the shit out of that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Support the movement. Support my uncle. We very appreciate it. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We talking music. We talking cruises. We doing all the things around here. This is Uncle Phil, baby. Woo! Give me two
And,
glasses of Ric Flair.
hey,
Woo!
hey,
Anyway,
woo! Yeah, Ric Flair. Woo! Hey, one of the things I never do at the beginning is say hit like and subscribe. And I got a post-it note on the side of my screen here that says
Mhm.
in giant letters like and subscribe,
I'm
and
here
I
for you. I'm here for you.
never remember to do it. I'm going to put it down lower, and I think I'll remember.
I comment that sometimes, but anyway, I comment that. I'll be like, "Hey, y'all, hit that like button. Show some support.
Yeah.
Show some support. That's what I'm talking about." As you can see, I'm
Okay.
very fun. I'm very characteristic. If people that don't know me, I'm a lit person. We get crunk and we get lit. Anyway, so enough
Kaboom.
about that. More about my music. So I got into music around right during the end of 2020.
Yeah.
I made my first song. It was a
Remember.
unchristian song.
Yeah.
It was I am a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
When I was 20, it was 2020. I made a song. It was just something like I went to my first studio session, and I just wanted to blow some steam off, and that's what and that's kind of like, and the song was called, I'm just gonna say, "Stupid Hose." That was the first ever song I made, and
Okay.
it was a and it was a very disrespectful, unchristian song I have ever done in my life. And I said,
Sure.
after that, I was like, you know what, I gotta change it up. This is bad. I'm getting too. It very. It got around. Like people are starting knowing, like that. I posted on. So I made the song. That was my
Yeah.
first ever song I made. It was December. I think it was December. Yeah,
Okay.
excuse me. December of 2020. I wrote a song. I made a song, and I recorded it. And ever since then, I made music. I
Yeah.
Right now I'm on a hold because I'm dealing with some stuff. With real
Yeah.
stuff. I got a real job. Got to make money, and
Yeah.
I still write. I do poetry. I still do my writing.
Right.
When I'm ready, I'll release some stuff. I want to do an album soon. But anyway,
Sure.
so back to my music.
Hey, Jordan.
Yep.
Jordan. Hey, can you talk about the song you did that was
With Vady, the
the,
cousin.
the satellite football stuff?
Yeah, I got you. I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that in the Dolphin stuff too.
Gotcha. But
My
tell us.
bad. I'm taking forever. I'm just trying to give the audience my description of how I made music. But my bad.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So jumping forward, I was like, I don't like this. This isn't who I am. This isn't me. I'm not
Yeah.
a gangster. I'm not doing this no more.
Sure.
So
Sure.
one day, I I I, I was watching the Dolphins game and I heard a football anthem song.
Yeah.
It was to my boy down in Miami. It was Solo D. His name is the Honorable Solo D,
Oh.
and he kind of was my inspiration to keep going, but not the thugs, the gangster, the thug. Wannabe. That
Yeah.
kind of vibe. But I can
Yeah.
still do rap. I can still do my genre, just not be ridiculous. We'll call it that. So I made my first song, and it was related to the Miami Dolphins. And I still got it on my YouTube channel. It's called Dolphins Anthem. And I actually featured that guy that I heard on my song too. And then I kept going with the Dolphins, and I performed at tailgates and all these things. And then I got in touch with my cousin when he
Yeah.
was in high school. I was like, hey. I'm on a roll with this, dolphin stuff. He's like, yeah, I see. I was like, what if I did a song for the high school?
Yeah.
And I was like, cousin, would you let me like get some views, like not views, like if you like spread the rumor around if I make a ridiculous song and it's going to be called 321 Savages because that was your summer. It was his summer league team, but
Huh.
it wasn't going to be clean. It was going to be like hit stick, get pumped up, cursing everything. He was like, go for it.
Sure.
So the first song I ever did for Satellite was called 321 Savages, and I had to get rid of it. It was blowing up a little too much. And then
Huh.
everybody saw, you gotta do it clean. You gotta do another one clean. Shout out to my other aunt, his mom. And
Sure.
I saw it was like, okay, I'll figure something out. No cursing. And that's when I made the Satellite Scorpions football anthem. And it
Yeah.
goes like Satellite Scorpions, Satellite Scorpions, Satellite Scorpions, Satellite Sting 'em. That's the hook. That's the chorus. But
Is that okay? Of course, kind of the hook.
yep,
But overall, but you had verses in there, and you played
yep.
that at Beatty's
They
graduation
they
party.
played at they played at I performed at the party. Yep,
It
and
was,
apparently they played it some at football games. Uh,
and so let me what he just said there. So basically, Jordan had done this song, Satellite High, kind of a little theme song for the football team because they played on the varsity team, and so he
for
does
those
this.
that don't know, Vadi's my cousin. That's Phil's nephew. Sorry.
Correct. A nephew from from the in-laws. Yeah, correct. So anyway, amongst the Titusville, I'm sorry, the satellite football team,
Wrong
yeah,
city, Phil.
satellite football team, they it caught on, and they played it a few times, like locker room or whatever. Beatty had people listening to it, and it caught on a bit. It gained some traction amongst the
Student
team.
body and the
Yeah,
team.
so it's killer. It's really cool. And so at Beatty's graduation party, you played it, and I had never heard anything you ever did up to that moment. And I was
Hmm.
like blown away. I thought it was fantastic.
Well, thank you, Uncle Phil. That's awesome. That's
It
a
really was.
description of me as an artist, me as a
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, so that kind of covers a real, eight,
My
10 minutes.
introduction. Yep.
Yeah, his intro and what he's done. Since then, as he mentioned, trying to get the 40-hour a week job thing and moving around.
Yeah.
He just hadn't you haven't been able to devote any time to it, so you just set it
I,
aside.
I, I want to go. Well, I'm writing. I'm still, on my
Yeah,
notes, writing
right.
how I feel and all these things. One day
Yeah,
I'm going to come back. One day I'm going to come back and I will be stronger and ever, better than ever.
sure, sure. Yeah, because dude, you're young, man. You're totally young. You're like so you've got you got 15 years to like so
I have a long time. I can come back whenever I want. And I told
yeah.
myself I'm gonna do the marketing right. I'm gonna have the album right. I'm gonna get music videos.
Oh,
It's gonna be fun.
yeah.
But now I gotta but I got before my friend always told me music is all about yourself. There's a difference between acting and music.
Mhm.
Acting, you're playing a role, but that's not you. You're playing a different role. Music, you have to find yourself. You're yourself. You're
Yeah,
describing things, your experience, yourself, right? So he told me it's better to find yourself and record music once you find yourself and find who you are as a person and. So right
sure.
now that's kind of the stage I'm at. I'm on the break of the music. I'm not a wannabe.
Right.
So it's like I gotta find myself, and that's a better example of I'm taking a break just to regroup and know who MCJB is.
Cool, man. Jordan, that's killer, man. That's great. Really is. So uh so when I embarked on this thing, Jordan was the first one I talked to about it at
Cousin Davis's
Davis,
wedding.
Davis's wedding.
Yep.
We're up in Atlanta, and we're all together for several days, and stayed at the same hotel. Well, breakfast. I'd sit with
Hotel.
Jordan some of the time, and boom, I said, I want to do this, and you said, hey, I've got the equipment. I've kind of done it. I've done recordings. I've been in studios. So really, Jordan helped me get started, and like for example, I use StreamYard as my streaming service for this, and Jordan turned me on to that, and lo and behold, I mentioned at work, and the guy in the cube goes, "Oh yeah, I've used StreamYard before. Like it's a good one." So yeah,
And it's
you,
free. And it's
you
free. Unless
yeah,
you want like 4 guests at a time, then I think it's like $5-10. But
yeah, I
I don't think
do.
you'll ever get there. Like
I'm
you just need you and and Will, right? That's your co-host, right? Will.
yeah,
You
yeah,
just need you and a Will.
sidekick. Yeah.
Free. Free 99, baby.
So, but Jordan, right now, I pay upwards of close to $40 a month, I think, to use this. I think I'm paying $40 a month for StreamYard because
God
I got all the
damn.
edit, I got all the edit capabilities, which I
Oh, okay.
haven't
Yes,
used.
yes. Okay.
Yeah, I
That
do
makes
that.
more sense. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I paid for when I was paying StreamYard, I remember I had to pay like 20.99 or something to have like 10 guests. Because
Okay.
when I was doing podcasts with the Dolphins, I was a podcaster. We'll get into that later. When I was
Yeah.
doing my sports podcast, you could have up to like 10 people max. And there's 4 lines of screens, and then you had 2 at the bottom, and that was like 20.99. I don't know what it is now though, but you can
Huh.
have up to 10 people. But
Because that's the number you quoted up in Atlanta. You goes, yeah, it's like it's $20 a month, and I'm like, shoot, I'm dying to do this, $20 a month for sure. But
oh
anyway,
yeah,
so Streamer has all this capability of editing and all this, and I haven't touched anything. I've only done going live and doing. I've
right.
only done this so far, but it has a ton of capability. And boy, there's a couple of those early podcasts. One of
Mhm.
them's, one of them's 2 hour and 20 minutes long. It's like insane. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's not stupid. I've done worse.
I know. I know.
I've done a 12-hour stream. My buddy Pete, 24 hours talking dolphins. I'm like, what? My buddy Pete
Yeah.
literally talks ball. Like it's his
That's
passion to talk
crazy.
ball. He would go to work, right? He's a mailman. So when he does his thing, he would have the mic like this, set it to
Yeah.
his lap, and just drive the truck with
Drive
the
around.
mic off like this,
Drive
just
around.
talking ball. He would do that. 24-hour stream was like, Pete,
Wow.
dude, you gotta be you. I get where you're coming from. That's
Right.
fucking insane.
It is insane. Hey, so go back. You were alluding more about the Miami
Yep.
Dolphins. So
Mhm.
so he mentioned tailgate. So what happened when Jordan was plugged in and trying to do the Miami thing? Um, he in his broadcasting caught on a bit.
Yep.
Um, he would. You must have been hired, but you went down to Miami to do tailgates at Miami games in the parking lot tailgates.
And perform my songs.
How many of those did you do? There were, I know. I remember you were down there.
I did one. Okay, so my first tailgate
Yeah,
now I'm gonna start from the beginning,
yeah.
if that's okay.
Sure.
It was the year, it was 2022. We were in Nashville, Tennessee. We were
Wow.
playing the Tennessee Titans, and that's where I had my first. This guy, he was in charge of a good friend of mine. His name is Danny. Shout out to the Positive Porpoise, Danny Johnson.
So,
I contacted him and was like, "Hey, who is your performer?" He
uh-huh.
was like, "I don't have one." Solo. The guy that I'm friends with backed out. I was like, "Uncle, not uncle." I was like, "Sir, Danny, you know I make music and I can bring the party. I can get it crunked. I can get it turned. Give me a chance. You
Yeah.
got yourself a deal. I want to perform." He goes,
Wow.
buddy, welcome on. Welcome aboard. You know I got you. I support you. He heard the song. I performed in Nashville. Cold as shit, though. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. I have pictures. It was cold. Like, it was January, like right after New Year's. Hold on. What are you doing, Lucy?
Wow.
Anyway,
So, so
so
this was
it
all.
was raining and it was supposed to snow that day. Huh?
Yeah. It's in Nashville.
It was going to Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Heart of country music, baby.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, but anyway,
Gotcha.
I'm performing, and my my hands are like
Yeah.
over my sleeve. I'm holding the
Yeah.
mic, kind of like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go upside of fall. They said I want to wrinklers. I got my whole. It's just freezing. I'm
Yeah.
cold. I feel like a Frosty the Snowman or something. But anyway, I,
Yeah.
so I performed the song. And I get people coming over me. They were like, "Oh my god, that was great. Who are you? Who are you?
Right.
Like as an artist?" And
Sure.
that's how. And then I did it. And then on my first game in Miami, I was at East 12, and I performed my one of my two songs.
Huh.
It was a reggae. It was a Latin reggaeton English song.
Nice.
And then it was another hip hop one. That was cool. That was my first one, second one, but the first one at Hard Rock Stadium. So Rolling Loud, if you need me, let me know. Because they ain't
Wow.
Rolling Loud in Miami was at the same place I was at. That
Right.
Miami tailgate. Yep.
Did they?
And then
Let
it
me.
kept going, it kept going. But
Yeah.
then I realized at the end I was like, I'm not pushing the money part. I'm losing
Gotcha.
money. I'm losing money rather
I was
than
gonna.
gaining money. So I tried to
Yeah.
put the money out there. I was like, all right, I got my name out there. It should be good.
Sure.
Once I brought the money part in,
Yeah.
everything, the whole music career, not music career, the whole music thing just dropped. I was like,
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna make music losing more money. I wanted to gain money. That's my
Yeah.
business. It's my brand. MCJB is my
Yeah.
artist, and it should be my brand. If I'm not making no money, it's like.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
But yeah, that's basically my whole
Wow.
Dolphins music what wannabe pro career. But
Yeah. Um. I've been wanting to.
I've also performed in LA. But go ahead.
Well, we'll talk about that briefly here in 1 second. I always wanted to know about like how that came about, how it came to be, how
Hmm.
how that was taking place, and so you just explained it. I really had those questions because
Yeah.
I knew it had picked up steam several years ago. But
Hmm.
so what took you to LA? The same gig,
It was a Dolphins game, but it was not at SoFi Stadium. Well, I
right?
did perform at SoFi, but not in SoFi, like the outskirts of SoFi. I wish I could perform at SoFi. I
Still,
want to I want to be secure status, but anyway, no. So we were at a bar.
yeah,
It was on Hollywood, actually. Fuck.
nice. I've been to Hollywood Boulevard. I've been
It
to
was
LA.
a bar. Oh my god. Sorry,
know
go
LA
ahead.
pretty well. Not real well, but a little bit. I've been there about 5 times. Go ahead.
But anyway, LA is great.
Yeah.
Anyway, my the owner of this bar, he saw me walking with the Dolphins. I was wearing my Dolphins hoodie and I was walking in the Walk of the Star, where all the
Yeah.
stars were at. And his
Yeah.
buddy goes, "Hey, you're a Dolphins fan." I was like, "Yep, unfortunately, because they're so bad." And he
Yeah.
goes, "Hey, come here. I want to. I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm from Miami. I lived in
I will.
Hialeah, but I just
Yeah.
moved out here. I'm just trying to, I want to start a fan. I'm starting the fan club here." He gave me a tour, and then I told him, I told him about me. I'm a Dolphins artist.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
like, "Well, we're having." When he gave me his business card, and I
Big.
told, and this was like this is 2021. I went back the year after, but hold on. If you ever want anything, you need me. I'm
Yeah.
here. We have a stage and everything. You want to perform? Let me know. So I was like, "Thank you." Introduced them, blah
Wow.
blah blah. Followed them on Instagram. The next year after that, it
Huh.
was 2022. We're playing the Los Angeles Chargers. And so I was like, I called the man. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna come. Oh, can I get a little song? I just released a EP, which is only an EP is 3 to 5 songs. Or no,
Gotcha.
it's 4 to 5, but 4 to 6. Excuse me. An
Right.
EP is 4 to 6 songs. So I was like, hey, I just dropped the Miami Dolphins EP. Would love to perform it. Here's my songs. Check it out. See what you think. Right away, he was like, buddy, I don't even need to check it out. It's fire. Come on up.
Wow.
And LA is a big Hispanic population. It's a lot of Mexicans over there. So I go over there and I have this reggaeton Miami Dolphins Latin song.
Yeah.
And I go over there and perform it. And oh my gosh.
Hmm.
You talk about a fun party song. Everybody was dancing, shaking booty, doing all the sort of things.
Sure.
That was fun. That was a vibe.
Man.
And that's
Wow.
my LA performance.
Man. I didn't know about the LA visit there. I didn't know you had
I
gone.
can't I keep that away from my family. You're the only one that knows I performed in LA or actually went to LA. Well, my mom and dad knew I went to LA. I don't really talk about it because
Hey,
now that
this is get a live stream on YouTube. So, uh,
if they find it, they find it. Fuck it. This is
yeah.
your podcast. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
like 3-4 years anyway. Hey, if anything happens, anything goes.
Yeah.
This is hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Punch that shit.
Like and subscribe.
Not just like it. Punch it, baby. I'm gonna need you to punch that some bitch. Hit that crap.
I heard a podcaster do that, and they're relatively well known, and they were like, yeah, punch the
Punch
shit
it.
out of that
Punch the
subscribe.
shit out of that subscribe button. It's a market. It's a marketing thing. I gotta
Oh,
put you on my Facebook. Hold on. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you,
Okay,
but
I do this every time you go live.
hey, just a heads up,
Mm-hmm.
it's 11:06, and you got to go to Lake
I
Marion.
know. Yeah, I know, but it's a
Leave.
promotion. It's a
You got
promotion.
it is. Oh, it is. But you're gonna have to leave sooner than
Oh
later.
well. I mean, I can still. I mean, I get you, and I know you don't got much time, but like I
Yeah,
said, I got a whole 2 hours I can talk music with.
sure.
But I know you got your thing. How long
Yeah,
do you want to keep going for?
we'll probably end it shortly
Okay.
and end it soon. But you're not on anymore. We were talking about Facebook. What were you doing with Facebook?
Hold on. There we go. I'm there.
Okay. But what were you referring to about Facebook?
But like Facebook,
Yeah,
like placement. Like I go on YouTube.
yeah,
I share the link. I copy the link of the video, and
I
every
gotcha.
time you go live,
The face.
I go to my social media and be like, "Hey, my Uncle Phil's
Yeah,
live. He's talking music. Get in there. Hit
yeah.
that like button. I'll show you. I know
I
you
think
don't go on face. I don't know if you go on Facebook like that, but I do be like promoting you,
gotcha. So you're saying for promotion,
marketing, promotion. Try to get more people
one
for
of
you.
the first ways to start is to get the link of which would be easy. I could do it on my phone. Get the link of the YouTube episode of
Hmm.
the and just and paste the link into YouTube and go, hey, here's episode 7. Yeah.
Yep.
This is actually episode 8 technically now.
Yeah, there we go. Keep going, Uncle Phil. Keep going. Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. The
Yeah,
more you're consistent, the more you promote.
yeah,
One day you will blow up
yeah. The
with all
beauty,
the social media, with all the mathematics that's going around it, with
yeah,
all
the
the
algorithm.
consist. It's just the algorithm and the consistency nowadays. It basically, if anybody sticks to their dreams, anybody can make it.
Yeah.
With all the
The-
social media, it's possible. It's the
so,
probability is better than it was back then with all social media.
yeah. In all, so the great thing about it is my only goal was to be able to talk about music because I
Yep.
have so many stories. And I go,
I know you do.
as long as I got 3 or 4 people or maybe 10 that view it and like it, I'm successful. If it's
Not even if it's one person like me
yeah,
or
one
someone else,
person,
one
yeah,
person
yeah.
changes the whole thing. I'm gonna tell you a story. You know the YouTuber I Show Speed?
Say that name. Say it again.
I show speed. The black guy. He's a YouTuber.
Steve. No.
Anyway, he's a young YouTuber, and he always said one. That's where I got that the dream. He had this. He was always going on YouTube and only had one person, and he
Huh.
kept going. That one person every
Wow.
2 weeks only had one person. He wanted to quit. And he kept
Sure.
going the other day. Next thing you know, he had 3 people. Then 2 weeks
Yeah.
later, he had 10 people, and it kept going and going and going and going and going. And now he's
And
one of the most. Now he's one of the most not inspirational. He's the one of the most biggest YouTubers, probably in the world.
yeah, I know there's some big ones. What was the name again?
I show speed.
I show
No space.
speed.
No space.
I show speed.
I'll
Huh.
send you his YouTube link. He's a
Huh.
gaming. He's a gamer, and he's a IRL streamer. If you know what that means, like he would travel the world. And he would walk around places and stream
Uh,
it.
okay.
IRL.
RL. Huh. Yeah, I'm learning.
I'm introducing you to new things, but I gotta stop talking.
I've never heard some
Bro,
of these terms. This is
B
classic.
BT
Yeah.
Junior should have put you on to this stuff. Where's she at? Come on, B. I'm not gonna say her name. Come
No,
on,
right,
cuz. Come on,
right,
cuz. You know better. You're
right.
supposed to help your dad out. If you're listening, cuz, if you're listening, you're supposed to help your dad out.
Well, in all honesty, she's never done any of this. She
No,
would
not
know
even that. Like she knows who's. I guarantee you, she knows
who.
who I'm talking about. At least with the IRL streams, YouTubers. I know she's in college, but
Yeah,
she knows exactly who I'm talking about. When we have dinner, I'm gonna ask, do you know who that YouTuber is, and she'll say yes.
sure, sure. Yeah, and
Unless
she's still caught up in the musical stuff and finishing
oh yeah,
her last
very.
year here. So
Shout out to you, cousin. Love you.
love her to death. She's wonderful. Yeah, yeah. We got the last semester. Excuse.
Uh oh. Bless you. God bless you.
Oh my gosh! But come on
Also,
out.
we gotta find you a channel name.
I have a small head cold. So
Yeah.
so picture this. The channel name, the channel is at P Thomas PE. That's the channel name as far as I know. But
Gotta nope. You gotta change it.
hey, so Jordan, the name of the podcast, and I have it written anywhere, is Phil's Musicast. Phil's Musicast, and I'm having cards printed up, and they say Phil's Musicast. As a matter of fact, I ordered them like like 10 days ago, and I'm wondering where they are. I got to go ask the wifester.
All
I
right,
cards
but
because
you. Mhm.
I'll have these cool cards that we made up that had printed and they haven't been delivered yet.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll have the cards when I go. So I go see a lot of bands at local bars, Satellite, Cocoa
Yep.
Beach, and Sanford. And I
Yep.
wanted to be able to hand them my card, and I'm gonna get a couple of them will go. Yeah, I'll be interviewed. Right, they're up and comers. They're traveling the
Dude,
U.S.
hell yeah. Right.
That's what I went. So it's got my channel name on there and the name
Mhm.
of the podcast, but I don't have the name of the podcast. So I think I need to figure out how to embed Phil's Musicast into the StreamYard thing as a title or something. You could do a
PMC.
banner.
At PMC. PMC in your birth year.
You
Phil's
could
Music Cast birth year.
hey
PMC birth year.
you could do a banner. Here's a banner. This is an
You got.
example
Yeah,
of a
you need
banner
a cover photo.
show. Like what? Look at this. See there? This
Yeah.
is an example. So I could down there and make it. I think if I just made it like well, it'll be Phil's Musicast. So it would be just short and right in the middle, and it would be
Yeah.
not spreading across the whole screen. That's all I
Mhm.
need. I'll just do banner.
Well, I would one day. You don't have to take this advice, but one day I would focus on your YouTube channel because
I got you. I have
people are gonna see what we see on
yeah
on the YouTube. One
on the
day you would need to go to your YouTube channel that you're linked on with the StreamYard
on the
and
thing.
fix that because people are getting this what we're our interview on YouTube, not StreamYard. StreamYard is a software like
Yeah,
recording software.
gotcha.
YouTube is where you need a YouTube is where the magic happens. You want to make sure if you want to. I'm just you don't have to at the end of the day. But if you want to, YouTube is where it's at. You want to make that the pretty. You want to make that your biatch.
Okay, I'm following you. So before I ever did a single episode, I did like if you look at my page, my YouTube
Sure.
page, it's got the picture of the three of us walking across Abbey Road, which is an
Right. The
actual picture
Beatles
of us
one. Yep.
walking across the actual Abbey Road,
Right.
and there's a short description, which I could modify a little bit on the description, and
Yep.
then
I'm
and
here. I'm still here.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of it. It's got my little logo. There's a little logo that was free that I was allowed to use. It was free
Right.
use. And but I don't. Here's it for example. I need the title of
Yeah.
the podcast, Phil's Music Cast. I need
You
that
got you gotta change Phil Thomas. That is not the name.
on the page. Gotcha. I'm
Yeah,
following.
do you know how to do that or no?
I'm gonna futz around with it. I have all weekend.
Cool.
I think I could figure that out. I'm sure because YouTube's fairly right. It needs and should be quite easy to use, and so I need to do that. But yeah, cool.
Have you strategized names?
I picked Phil's Music Cast and I else and others and
I
had them.
got you.
I had a list, and I'm just like I didn't want to overthink the title.
I got you. You got listen, you got time to think.
You
Just
got time.
keep going. Let
You
the
can
algorithm happen. The name will come up.
and you can change it anytime. But yeah,
Correct.
I settled on that. I pondered for weeks, in between. And
Sure.
when I say when I give a duration of time in regards to this podcast, it's not. It doesn't count Monday through Friday. 40 hours a week and pretty much all
Yeah.
week. In other words, I
Yeah.
only hit.
Yeah.
I do the thing on Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Hey, my last one was Park Hill. I didn't see any comments because I didn't have. I didn't even think I had the comments up. But did you hear any of the Park Hill interview?
Wednesday I was busy. I'll look at it when I go to Orlando since I have time. Wednesday I was what was I doing?
You're fine. But hey, listen.
Yep.
That I finally interviewed Park Hill, my friend from young days, who's quite a successful musician in Orlando. And
Nice.
Jordan, there's some stories, man. They opened the Hard Rock. They opened the Hard Rock Cafe in Cancun, Mexico, back in '92. They were there 5 weeks.
Wow.
Park had to quit his job to do it, and he tells the story. He tells the story on our interview. It's really fascinating. He's done some, and we decided we'll do a part two because there's a bunch of stuff we didn't talk about.
You
But
got to. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, that is sick. Cancun, Mexico? Hard
and
Rock? Dude, what is
his,
that
his
was
band,
his like debut?
his band. No, they've been playing in Florida prior to that for quite a
Okay.
while. Had a reputation and did a recording. Had a
Are they
cassette.
their own band or are they like what's the word I'm looking for? Like when they imitate a cover
Uh,
band.
Both. They had some originals. They're
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having technical difficulties. Uh-oh. I think his phone died. Battery died. Computer died. Hold on, y'all. Well, while we're at it, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. We will be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep you updated, keep you informed. It's all right. We're good. We're good. So, who's in the comment section? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Nobody in the comment section. Well, if you're in here, what's going on? Like we said, this is Uncle Phil's. My Uncle Phil. This is his music podcast. We're just here talking music. We talk everything from country, old school rock and roll. We talk about what's he talking about? Stories about his music days. We do it all, man. This is the spot to be. So if you haven't done so, man, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, follow the social medias. I don't know if he posted it, but follow the social medias. He's on every Wednesday night from not six, from 7 o'clock. I know he starts at 7 o'clock, all the way down to probably 10, sometimes 11. It depends what Uncle Phil, wants to turn it off. He's the CEO of the company. This is his brand. So we're gonna play some. Well, I don't know if I could, but I'm not going to. I don't want him copyrighted. Shout out to the sponsors, MCJB. Number one sponsor for Phil's podcast. Shout out to the Satellite Beach High School Scorpions. Their podcast. Their high school. Shout out to. Hold on, y'all. We have an update. His phone had died. Oop. So there is an update. Uncle Phil's phone did die. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. We back. We back. We are back. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to everyone. Thank you for listening. But that's it. But make sure y'all not sponsor. Make sure y'all support the channel. Help the channel grow. Tell your friends. Tell your wives. Hide your wives. Whatever. Don't let that good looking man scare you. We ain't shy. Hit that like button. Comment. Dance. This is a music podcast. We out here having fun. And yep. God bless y'all. I'm gonna wait here until Uncle Phil comes back. But till then, my name is MCJB. Got a couple. I can tell y'all about a little bit more about my music. I don't want to. Till Uncle Phil comes, he's got to come back anyway. Turn off the stream. If y'all have any questions for me, please let me know as well. If y'all want to talk in the chat or whatever. I'm here to answer questions. Um, but I can answer some that I've been asked. So one of the questions I had was, why did you make music? And the reason why I did is because in 2020, COVID, we were trapped in the house. No jobs were, nobody was working. There were sicknesses. It was a pandemic going on. Nobody wants to get sick. Well, unfortunately for me, I was still working. And give me one sec. You ready? Get up. Back to what I was saying though. Why did I make music? Well, it was the COVID year. It was a pandemic. There were sicknesses going on. It was like, and I was just bored. I was on the game. I was working at a grocery store. So I worked at a grocery store, and I come back home to absolutely nothing. I couldn't play sports. Y'all heard me. I play sports. I play lacrosse. So I'm like, what? What am I gonna do? The only thing, it was December of 2020, and I just got through like kind of like a depression, a heartbreak. Not really a heartbreak, just a huge depression. I was like, I want to let these feelings out. I tried writing, but I want to blow steam. There he is. I was trying to keep the show going a little bit, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done, and I just wanted to blow steam. So in 2020, my boy was like, let him make. You should make music. You know, it's a good way of like exercising your mind and working on voice control because you got to
Yeah.
have voice control when you're making a song. You can't just yell out of the top of your lungs. It's not going to sound right. So
Right.
it helped me with depression. It helped me with my mood, and it just made me a happy person. So that's really why I made music or started making music. But ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time right now with MCJB. Uncle, the man, the host that does the most is back. He's got the computer rolling. I
So,
hope y'all have a good day
hey,
from
hey, you,
MCJB.
do you know what happened? Do you know
Your
what
phone
happened?
died. Your phone laptop died.
My laptop died. Um, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. We hear you loud and
Okay.
clear.
My laptop, the cord. I have the oddest things happen during these mainly setting it up and trying to go live where I'm like
Sure.
18 minutes late because but like the power cord in
Uncle Phil, oop, my bad. I hear squeaking in the background. I would turn off the stream and say your like outro real quick
yeah.
because it is squeaking. I would either end the show or
Okay.
just do your
Yeah.
thing. Say
Yeah.
your
Anyway, it died in so the laptop died, but the broadcast didn't. That's so weird.
yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you in a sec, but do your outro real quick and just we'll
Yeah.
talk about what happened.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, folks, we're out of here. That was super neat. Well, Jordan really self-disclosed there. That was really cool. And it did. And that all did take place and it did help them considerably. And that's awesome. But so that's it. I'm gonna end it. And hey, I'm gonna have to go after this. I
Yeah.
can't
Go ahead. Okay.
yeah. But
God bless y'all. Punch that
yeah.
like and punch the subscribe button.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. Have fun in lacrosse, and that sounds great. And we'll see you sooner than later. Take care, JB. Take care. All right. Boom and end. Wow.